And another live stream. Say hi, Sam. All right, so we are here. We have a makeshift studio because we did tear down everything in here, and of course, everything in the office is also gone. So everything in the office is gone. So we are here in a little makeshift studio that we just put up. Everything still the same as the Ultimate Studio. So I'm going to go through everything in the studio here, starting from the switcher station. So we have the laptop controlling the ATEM switcher, and then on this laptop is also Companion, and that is for all three of these Stream Decks here. Of course, we have the speakers with the volume knobs, so that's nice. A microphone with an on-off switch. That is so we can talk to talent while they are live or right before they go live. Okay, we have our two multi-views, which can be swapped and changed because they're running on aux outs from our ATEM 2ME Constellation right there. And of course, you guys have seen this rack in previous videos with the two HyperDecks, the web presenter, all the converters, the DeckLink Duo for 4 outputs out of ProPresenter, which is playback right here. That is a monitor just for program. And then we come over to our Zoom drones. We have Zoom 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now you might be wondering, but Brandon, there's only 6 monitors and you have 8 Zoom drones. Yes, so over here next to audio, and that's an Allen Heath SQ5 running audio, I have 2 multi-views over here for the graphics station, but this guy right here controls what goes to these 2 screens. So if I hit Zoom 7, or Zoom 8, we can change what goes to this monitor here. I've done this in other setups as well, but I found that having these were a lot faster, but just because the board wasn't quite long enough and had a certain number of monitors, I decided to make these 2 guys 7 and 8, go to this monitor when I needed it, and then I can just change this to multi-view. The reason I have 8 Zoom drones, right? This is what a lot of people get on me for. The reason I have so many is so I can pin as many people ahead of time as possible and have them pre-programmed on the switcher, so that way when I click Zoom 1, I know that's going to be a specific person. When I click Zoom 6, I know that's going to be a specific person, and that way it makes our life easy. We're not having to re-pin people all the time. We can just set them all at the beginning, or at least a lot of them at the beginning, and then move around like that. Plus, if we have 2 people talking over here and then we're getting a panel ready over here, it just helps to be able to separate them out and makes transitions really smooth. Okay, so again, audio with all of our mix minuses and things like that. And then we have a backup playback computer. So this is playback 2. Then we have graphics 1 and graphics 2. That's for PowerPoints and anything we need to pull up. And so this is how it's set up. These are our multi-views, you know, making sure we keep things that we like the clock to let us know how much time is left on playback 1, etc. So that is the setup. Let's see if I can get a wide shot here.
Student professional development programs general rotation. By filling out this application, you can indicate your interest in numerous internship programs and opportunities through
Chat. Throughout the day, it will be important to have
Hey
your
Ryan,
chat
I
window
wanted to step
open
in here real
so you
quick.
can see
Cool. Ryan, can you move them over? Just on one? Doesn't really matter, does it?
Rolling in 5, you can fade music down. And VOG.
Welcome to the Anheuser-Busch presentation.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good morning, everyone. Anheuser-Busch and actually an ADI overview. So Anheuser-Busch is the North American that we're really proud of. Yes, we're a global company, but we primarily operate within the bounds of the United States. 98% of the beer that we do sell here is made in the U.S., and that is something that we are very proud of. In part two, are really driven by those 19,000 employees that we have spread out throughout the country. Now, from an operational perspective, of course, we have those 33 breweries and almost 50.
The Old Dominion
All right, so here's what just happened. Basically, talent is bringing up on screen. We needed to use his cell phone to be ordered to get his audio cleanly into the Zoom call. So we did that. So we're getting video from his laptop webcam, audio from his cell phone, all into Zoom, and that's going to the live stream. But he's also doing a screen share, which we're getting through Zoom, and that's fine. His PowerPoint also has a video in it. Well, now that we're getting audio from his cell phone, it's just a lot for that person to handle on his end. So what we're going to do is we're going to play the video for him. So we've loaded the video up into Playback 2. We were able to do this while we were live and using Playback 1 because we have a backup. So we're not going to be playing the video from Playback 1, we're playing it from over here in the graphic station from Playback 2. So we're going to cut away, play the video, and then cut back to the person talking during the presentation when he cues us up. So we were able to do all that while we were live. Nothing stopped or had to move or get shifted. It's what you can do when everything's kind of built out and you're prepared to do these types of things.
It's a neat virtual.
Is our mascot Basito.
All right, so what you just saw was we basically transitioned from a break into someone talking. Sam gave them the countdown while I'm over here just pulling down music, pulling up the playback audio, and that was pretty much already up. And then once that ends, and we both have clocks on our side so we can see, we pull up the virtual talent audio so that when they talk, the audience can hear them. So it's really smooth transitioning. It really helps to have two people who can see what each other's doing, because he can see the audio on his side. I can affect it. I can see the timer here, but he's controlling it. So that just makes life really simple and smooth, and allows for easy transitions without over communication. All right, so we are now done with all panel discussions, virtual talents, live presentations. So now we pretty much are waiting for our final live streaming piece, which is a pre-recorded closing announcements, thank yous, things like that. We were able to pre-record this and line it up so it looks exactly like how we've been switching the show all day, which just makes the end a lot simpler on us. So really we're gonna wait 10 minutes, play a 15-minute recorded video, and hold on a holding slide with some background music, and we're out. So really happy with how the stream has been going, how it went up to this point, and ready to click 3 buttons to end the show for the rest of the day. So that's it. Hope you learned something. Hope you found any of this useful. If it's well planned and prepared, it's a lot of sitting on your hands, clicking a button or two. If it's not well planned or prepared, then you have a lot of chaos and stress and trying to make magic happen on the fly, which is very difficult. So very thankful for everything for the stream, and yeah, and after this, I'm going off and doing more events tonight, and tomorrow, and the rest of the weekend. So that's that. That's a wrap. Thanks so much. Have a good one.